Hi everyone, good evening. I am here at the Ballymacarbery GA field, the Nar Valley, and the pitch is behind me. My son is playing in a match at 7 o'clock, so I am just jumping on here to do my live after 5. I wanted to just talk about pricing property for sale. Hi Mary, thanks for watching. We spoke to somebody today, a gentleman who is looking to sell his house in County Waterford, and he has a particular figure in mind that he wants for the house. Now, it's very important as sellers that you speak to an agent and you ask the agent to give you an opinion on the value of your property. Now, when valuing property, there's a few things that we take into consideration. And one of the most important things that we take into consideration is comparable evidence. So we look at comparable properties that have sold, okay, and how much they've sold for. Now, unless all the houses are in a housing estate that you're comparing, they're not all going to be the same. There's going to be probably considerable differences. But let's say you're doing a valuation, let's just say for example a bungalow, and it's in a particular area, and it's a 4-bedroom, you'd be looking at other 4 bedrooms that have sold in the area and how much they sold for, what size of the plot is comparable to the plot size of the property that you're valuing, what's the condition of the house like compared to the one you're valuing, for example the kitchen, the decor, how modern is it, how much will new buyers have to spend on the property to bring it maybe to the standard that most buyers now want. So often as sellers, people sort of say, well look, I want this price and I'm not selling for less. It's really important to remember that the market decides the value of the property. It's not the agent and it's not the seller. It's the market. Now, the other thing that we take into consideration, but it's not fully the right thing to do, but we do take it into consideration, it's what's the competition like, what's on the market, what competition have you got. And if you're looking at $450 for your house and other comparable properties are on the market for $400, then you just should factor that in. But it's the properties that have sold are the really strong benchmark as to the valuation of your property. And we get this information from the property price register. And if you're hiring a good agent, your agent should really be, I suppose, while strong and optimistic in terms of the price, but realistic, because a property that sits on the market for a really, really long time goes stale. A bit like milk in a fridge, it starts to go sour. And if a property is on the market a really, really long time, buyers will start to kind of question, why is that property on the market? Why isn't it selling? The other thing to consider is the presentation. So I always say, hi Bella, great to see you. The other thing to take into consideration is the presentation of the property. That's the photographs. So your price and presentation are extremely, extremely important when selling your property. So that means beautiful photographs, the property being decluttered, looking good, a lot of preparation to make sure that the first impressions are really fabulous. That when somebody's looking online and they're looking at the other properties that are your competition, that they see your property and want to view it. And you need to get them through the door, because if they don't come through the door, then you can't sell the property. And the more people that go through the door, the better the price you're going to get. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. And it's not always about hiring the agent that's going to give you the highest valuation. You want to ask the agent, what's their justification? How do you justify the price you're giving me? Are you confident? And if it's priced right, it will rise to its natural level. More buyers go in, more buyers look at it, and then more people will bid, and then the property will realise its true potential. So I hope you found that helpful. Thanks for watching, Mick. Thanks everybody. Have a lovely evening. Slán go fóill.